What's up with it? It's DjThaGateway, and we back with another one. Today we got to discuss if Queenzflip is leaving the Joe Budden podcast. On the last podcast, before they took a vacation, Queenzflip and Joe Budden were discussing Queenzflip contract coming to an end in a couple of months. Now we're going to go through this clip, and we're going to break it down. Let's talk about it.
Try to wind him down.
Yeah, you don't got
around him down. But boy, leaps and bounds, you man, you be killing shit. I was so proud of you at the Vince episode. I was proud of you, honestly.
Thank you. But I'm calm though most of the time.
Yes,
I'm only hype when the camera.
They be talking to me like, "Yo, dog, flip." I'm like, "Yo, he don't act like that."
I was kind of proud of all y'all.
He don't act like that.
You especially though, because I know for you, when you got 2 minutes of shutting the fuck up, you start short circuiting. For real, if he get quiet.
Listen to the.
That's what the prostitute. The rapist man, I was down there, all the skin, wrestling.
Nah, fuck that.
How you describe your man?
Nah, fuck that.
Hey, yo, you know what's so sad? When I was over there in that chair and I did well on the Patreon that was coming out and you complimented me like, yo, damn. And I said, maybe it's the lights and stuff like that makes me speak fast and my words come out faster than my brain can compute. Mm-hmm. You gave me a compliment over there.
That's what lights do to you?
Well, I don't know. Like sometimes when I'm speaking over here, over here.
Stop, because I'm going to shoot at your man. If you shoot at my man, I'm going to shoot at your man.
It's my man.
If you shoot at my man, I'm going to shoot at your man.
When I was over there, Joe gave me a compliment like, damn, you do.
I don't know about y'all, but when it's just the guys, Melissa Ford is nice to have like every other episode, or like if it's something specific that she's like an expertise in, to have her there. But when it's the guys, I feel like the podcast flows way smoother. I just enjoy when it's like just the dude cast, pause. But when it's just the guys, it seems like the podcast is more easygoing and it has a better flow.
Doing pretty well. So I said, maybe it's the lights. Sometimes I find myself during the broadcast trying to keep up with you guys by speeding and trying to get my point out at a fast pace.
So when the sun out, you just be
fucked
up.
It's either that or you're really bodying the performance toward the end of your contract. I mean, it's one of those.
Oh, that's a contract.
Well,
they get a contract year.
If you think I ain't not seeing this shit come,
hey.
No, you're not slick.
This is why I like Queenzflip. It's because he understands the definition of content over everything. Some people might have took that as Joe trying to be slick and bring up contract beefs or disagreements or whatever, that the fact that the contract is coming to an end soon. Queenzflip understands this is a part of the show. This is going to be great entertainment. And he leaned into it. This is why I fuck with Flip. And is developing that. Like, he's developing to the understanding of when the cameras is rolling, try your best not to get in your feelings and emotional. I really like the way that Ish has developed into a podcaster and a content creator.
I used to do that same shit. While out for the first 4 or 5 months.
My contract is about to end.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. My contract is about to end. Obviously, I don't think that he.
Now, you got 5 months here, nigga. Don't scare the fans.
I don't have 5. I have 4. My contract is about to end.
Nigga took off the one whole month.
But. Because he keeps saying he signed this contract.
Your uncle is right, yo.
He called. I texted him.
Your uncle is right.
I said, Joe, want to holler at you. He said,
"Here's my number, man. I'm not playing with the kids no more. Whoever y'all look up to and respect and listen to and trust for real, I want to talk to them." Yeah, hit me.
But I don't know. I never understood, because you said that to me, but I didn't understand the 2-year model thing as far as building. Like, you explained it to me, but sometimes my mind be like this. So I hear you, but I don't hear you.
I know.
But it was breaking down like it takes like 2 years to really build something or keep it cemented as I forgot how it was put to me, some bullshit.
There's a lot of people that think Joe does bad business. From what Queenzflip always gives away, like certain things that him and Joe, or him and anybody talk about, but as far as Joe with business, Queenzflip always gives away the gems that Joe gives him. It is a fact that you cannot expect for any brand to really build within a couple of months as far as connecting with the bigger brand. Like, how much do you expect the bigger brand to invest into you if you asking them for a 3-month contract or a 6-month contract? This is great business advice for people that are going to be getting into the business soon. you have to show some type of investment into the company that's willing to invest into you. So I think this is a great point, and I think Queenzflip set this up. That's what I mean about Queenzflip. That's why I fuck with him. He did this to set it up for Joe to say what Joe is about to say and what they're going to eventually get into.
But I get it. I get it. I thought, why do niggas sign 6 months? Why do niggas sign for a year?
I don't know nobody that signs anything for 6 months.
And you said that to me, but that's not true.
Company.
That's not true, Joe.
With what credible company?
Oh, you said a credible company?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. I see what you're saying.
No credible company in the world is going to invest in you for 6 months with no language and then let you run off to reap all the benefits of what they invested in you. That's not happening nowhere with a company.
But a year.
Most companies won't let you do a year.
To be honest, shout out to you.
I do that because you're my man, and I want people to be better and go and get money. But most companies don't do that.
Because it's foreign.
We put the second year as option.
It's foreign language to some people. Like Spotify, when they offered me a deal, it was like 3 years or a 5-year deal.
Locking it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3 or 5 years. I remember that. So, but everybody was surprised. But I don't think you even remembered you gave me a year.
No, I gave you a year.
Oh,
I know.
It's also an out. Just in case it don't work, you know I'm stuck in a situation for a long period of time.
Because I don't want to be married. No, y'all either.
Yes, you do.
Y'all be shitting on me.
You love us too much.
And when Queenzflip, like, he gives hints, you gotta really pay attention to people and their body language and what they really say. Queenzflip will get the fans like, okay, is Queenzflip going to leave? But then he'll say something like that to where you could tell, like, Queenzflip really does enjoy, I think, being a part of the group. I think it's some things that they can work on. I don't know if, honestly, like, this is my opinion, I don't think this iteration of the Joe Budden podcast is going to be forever. I don't see Ice lasting that long if he doesn't, like, develop into being a little bit more entertaining. I think Ish is becoming more of a star, becoming more into it, so I think he'll be there. Like, the ideal cast, if they were going to change it up, it would be Joe, Ish, Parks, and Queenzflip. If they decide to go a different direction, that would be my ideal cast. But Queenzflip is great into leaning in. That's why I just said he's great into leaning into something to get the fans on edge, something to get the fans talking. And they knew they were going on break. So this keeps the fans interested until they come back.
You love us too much, nigga. You just do this for this. When this shit turn off, or you go in that corner and take the Magneto helmet off, nigga, and it's whatever that nigga name in reality is, Johnson, Joseph, whatever.
You know what I think about often? I'll say this, and then we can move on and stop talking about politics.
Got it.
But did you know what I think about often?
I'm going to say this too. Some of their best podcasts be when they're podding about their podcast. It's way more interesting. It gets the emotions going in the listener. I think they're going to continue to lean into this.
Is this a safe space?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Sometimes. Just say it, nigga.
It's not really a safe space. I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm just dramatic. I do think about, in the event that, let's say, your contract came up and it wasn't renewed, like we didn't meet the terms.
Got it.
How would we celebrate your last pod here?
Give me a cake? I can't see.
No, for real. Like, if Mel, like, how would we celebrate the last? Would y'all come in happy to celebrate? Oh, yo, we had a blast. We really killed that shit. What a run. Or would y'all come in?
I'm gonna keep it. I thought about the same thing.
Salty and tight and fuck niggas, fuck the bro, fuck it. I'm not even coming.
How would you do it though? I thought about the same thing. If you come, if it's like, if we
that's a bad thought.
If we no, it's not. It's not a bad thought, Ish.
Who am I to say if it's bad or good?
How would you celebrate if you came?
Me personally,
if you and your man can't come to an agreement,
you won with that one. You ate it.
What he said?
I never thought about that. He ate with that one.
What he said?
It's really for these two things.
What did you say?
We are. The rest of us really friends.
How would you celebrate? These niggas want to.
I didn't say nothing. I said I never thought about it, bro.
Snuff that nigga, yo.
I didn't say it was good or bad. I don't
never snuff him.
All right.
How would you celebrate?
See, I would bring in balloons, confetti, cake, a choir.
Well, to the audience too, you have to celebrate right.
But if it's not received right, then I'm gonna be tight. Like I'm gonna be here trying to celebrate. Oh man, yeah, what a year!
But doesn't it depend on?
Oh my God! Remember this time?
Doesn't it depend on what the contract, like what the agreement that we couldn't come to?
I would celebrate y'all. Period. It don't matter about that. I would celebrate.
So if a nigga won a lot of money, you said nah, I can't give you that, and then I have to leave.
This part was real interesting though, because that's kind of very specific, and then he kept saying "I," so it kind of gives a perception that him and Joe Budden have already had a discussion about. Queenzflip brought a lot of value to himself when he brought improper improv to the show, to the network. So yeah, Queenzflip added a lot of value, and I think he wants to be properly compensated for his value.
Then you're gonna celebrate my no, nigga, your flip salute.
See, and that's what I think about a lot, because I would still celebrate.
He the one keeping the money.
Wait,
you the nigga that would be mad you ain't getting the money.
Exactly, I get it. So you celebrate.
So why would he be mad?
I ain't keeping the money if he walk out the door. Then I expect that money to go.
He said if y'all didn't come to terms based on some money structure, he said you wouldn't be mad.
No, I'll be celebrating.
No, he shouldn't be.
Of course you celebrate.
We killed this year, yo. Damn, sorry we couldn't get it together.
So you get somebody else.
Yeah, got to go to WWE. Find the next budding flip.
Yeah, man, that's pretty interesting. Again, I'm gonna say, as a fan of the Joe Budden podcast, I've seen various iterations of the show. I think this is the best version of the Joe Budden podcast. This is his most valuable show that he has brought to his network as far as the cast. And hopefully Queenzflip stays. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all think Queenzflip is going to end his podcast relationship with Joe Budden once the 4 months is up. Personally, again, I want to see Queenzflip. If you're going to be any changes and we needed the money to be allocated to anybody, I want to see Joe Budden, Ish, Queenzflip, and Parks. Maybe have Imani come on here and our Corey. You guys got extra people. Heck, I wouldn't mind hearing from Erickson on the podcast or two. But y'all let me know in the comments. Do you think Queenzflip is going to stay? And do you think Melissa Ford should stay after her contract is up? Y'all let me know. We out. Thanks for watching the Gateway News. Make sure you subscribe for more content.